Are you listening to me?
You bet. What you got?
I've got a catalog of cassette listings, all right? And they're all identified by code. First, there is a sequence of letters which represents the studio that releases them, i.e. PAR for Paramount, COL for Columbia, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Then there's an identifying number, and then there's the running time.
It sounds familiar.
Yes. How about the numbers that we found in the lining of Tad Channing's briefcase?
Margot, I think you're onto something, but what? What? I mean, did this guy own a movie company or something that we didn't know about? And why would he have a list of catalog numbers to cassettes that are already out on the market?
Nothing starting with SCOR.
I may be wrong. I may be very wrong. But it's worth checking out in some ways. And then again, Joe's Video Mart isn't exactly the most extensive listing.
Listen, I'll have Nick get on this first thing. Hopefully we can crack this case before you take your maternity leave.
Wouldn't I love that? Hal, I think I better let you go so you can, like, sleep or whatever.
Wait. You want to hear Lucinda Walsh's latest move?
Sure.
She turned in a lipstick that she says she found in the powder room at the Mona Lisa that belongs to Iva Snyder, Cardinal Red, Allura Cosmetics.
Oh, now that must have made Lucinda's absolute day. You know, she's been trying to point the finger at Iva Snyder now for a while.
Well, I'll just tell you, I took it down to the station to have the lab boys check it out just in case. Margot, I have to go.
Say hi to Denise for me.
How do you know?
ESP. Are you sure SCOR wasn't in here?
Positive. Hi there.
I'm sorry. I was just thinking about something Hal said.
Honey, we're gonna see Craig cleared one way or the other.
I know, but I just have a hunch that clearing Craig means arresting somebody I've grown very fond of.
Who?
I just hope to hell I'm wrong. I hate being a cop.
Justice don't come easy, does it?
Doesn't, Mr. District Attorney. Doesn't come easy.
Doesn't.
No, I'm glad you called. How you doing?
I don't know. Life's confusing. Holden came by earlier. Is he home yet? Did he tell you the news?
What news?
I'd better let him tell you. Let's see, what else? Dusty called earlier. We talked about the freshman dance. I got all excited, but then I saw Holden and the dance didn't seem to matter anymore. Isn't that weird?
No, it's only natural. Lily, listen, I'd like to see you tomorrow.
Sure, come by the house.
No, I'd like to meet someplace else.
Okay, well, I have to be at the hospital early tomorrow morning to have a last checkup on my foot. How about the cafeteria? We'll meet in the cafeteria at 8 o'clock. Is that okay?
Great. I love you.
I love you, too. I'll see you in the morning. Bye-bye. Do you enjoy eavesdropping on other people's conversations?
Not when they're as silly as yours. I saw Dusty, but then Holden came by and
I'm
I was
going
so
to bed.
confused. Isn't that weird? Just you wait, you spoiled little brat. You're in for a big surprise.
What's going on? Some sort of family meeting?
Lily said that you have something to tell us. She called a couple minutes ago.
You're not gonna like it. I'm taking that job Miss Walsh offered me. Is that the only reaction I get?
I'm going to bed.
Look, Iva, I know what I'm doing, all
Oh,
right?
yeah, you don't know what you're doing. You're going to make a big mistake, and you're going to end up paying for it for the rest of your life.
Iva,
Listen, Iva,
what's with her, Mom?
It's okay. It's all right. She just had a bad day. It's all right.
So, you made your
Don't
decision.
start on me, Seth.
Good luck.
I know Miss Walsh. I know about all her little tricks from working there. I'll be prepared.
I hope you're right. And that Iva's wrong.
What's the matter with her tonight, anyway?
I'm not sure. Ever since Tad Channing was murdered, I've watched her get wound up tighter and tighter. She won't let go. She's just gonna break.
Did something happen tonight?
Well, you know she had dinner at the Mona Lisa with Steve and Betsy. Apparently Steve asked her some questions about Tad Channing, and she sort of lost it.
Never said this before to anyone.
Are you sure you're ready to say it now?
I think you already know. And if it's true, I mean, sometimes things happen that we don't want to happen. Like accidents or... Seth, do you think that I ever killed Tad Channing?
So, Mom, can we use Bob's christening?
Andy, I understand that your dad flew back from London this afternoon.
He's home. Why? I guess he's at the Snyder's farm then.
Oh, that's right. That patient he took over to London for treatment is one of their relatives.
Yeah, I think also my dad's a little interested in Mrs. Snyder.
I think you're right. Actually, that proves that your father is showing excellent taste. I'm kind of surprised he hasn't called you, though, son, aren't you?
Yeah, I know.
Lisa, darling, you want some more coffee or some dessert? There's
No,
plenty of
no,
that.
thank you. No, I really... Earl is very sorry he had to leave. He got beeped by Lucy Walsh.
I'm becoming very fond of your Mr. Mitchell. Well, aren't we all?
Yeah.
I was so glad to hear that Shannon's turned up safe and sound. That's
Isn't that wonderful? When she called Mona Lisa, the whole place just went in an uproar. Everyone was so happy. Well, everyone except Lucinda Walsh, of course.
Oh, for goodness sake, what could Lucinda Walsh possibly have against Shannon?
Oh, her nose got bent out of shape because she got scooped by the Argus. Don't depend on the City Times to help you in any way on Tom's campaign.
Well, Lucinda's going to have to turn me down to my face because I intend to see her immediately about endorsing Tom.
That's good.
Well, Andy, I guess you can say goodbye to your mother. She's off on the campaign trail making speeches from the back of railway cars.
Now, that is... Come on now. That's not fair. I think it's wonderful what Kim is doing. You're just an old spoil sport, that's all. No, I think this is terrific. After all, she had a baby, but that doesn't mean she has to be tied to the house 24 hours a day.
Well, now, Lisa, not everyone takes motherhood as casually as you did.
Casually.
Oh, wait, now, I didn't mean that the way it
Oh,
sounded.
you did. You definitely did. I'm leaving. I mean, it's time.
Please,
No.
don't go yet, dear,
I'll feed
please.
the baby.
Okay,
Lisa,
now wait a minute.
I'm really
You
sorry.
play with
Okay,
honey.
forget it.
Come say hello to your godson. Okay. Andy, bedtime. Let me help you.
Hey, listen, Mom.
Oh,
say goodnight
boy.
to Bernie in case...
Well, I've done it again. Made a fool of myself. What else is new? Honestly, Nancy, I have just been carrying on like this for weeks. Somebody says the least little thing to me, I fly in their face, I jump down their throat, I'm going to lose every friend I ever had.
Oh, I don't think that's true, dear.
Yes, it is. Oh, thank you. You know what? I get this feeling sometimes I'm going to start screaming, and I'm not going to be able to stop. I don't know how much longer Earl's going to be able to put up with me.
The grace with which he rolls with the punches is one of the things I like about him.
You don't know what I've put him through. Nancy, I am so hot, I'm boiling. Are you warm at all?
No.
Well,
Lisa, come sit down. I think there's something that you and I should talk about.
oh, dear. What have I done this time?
Not a thing except to be a very good friend. You know, after all these years, you really do belong to me as one of mine.
Don't be nice to me. I really haven't been a very nice person lately. And I think Bob is absolutely right when he said I have not been a good mother.
The proof is in the pudding, my dear, and you couldn't have raised a nicer son.
Thank you. When I think about when Bob and I were married and all the things that I did, things I didn't do, and what I put you and Chris through when you stood by me. Here I go again.
Oh, darling. I can remember feeling just like this. Cranky for no reason at all, even with Chris. Sensitive about everything, bursting into tears at the drop of a hat. And the hot flashes.
Hot flashes.
Aren't they awful?
Are you saying it could be menopause, Lisa?
Well, Danny's sound asleep. I think she's happy to be back in her own bed.
Oh, some celebration tonight, huh?
You don't really think it was Iva?
All I know is that she swore that she never saw Channing again that night after I found the pictures.
I know that,
you
but
and Channing.
still, Steve, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, but baby, why then did she say tonight that Channing told her about setting me up with the photos?
Maybe she talked to him on the phone.
Then why didn't she tell that to the cops?
I don't know. Let's get some sleep, okay?
Do you think that Craig would go to prison to protect Iowa?
I don't know. But I know that he's been feeling very guilty since he went back to Sierra after he and Iva had gotten so close.
And if he thought that Iva put the crowbar in the trunk of his car.
I just can't believe that.
How do you think I feel? I mean, oh, it's been eating away at me. I'm having nightmares over it.
Oh, come on.
Baby, I don't want it to be Iva.
Look, I know you're trying to protect someone. Do you realize how close you are to an indictment for murder?
Craig, as your lawyer, I've got to warn you. No matter how circumstantial the evidence, once you're on trial, there's no telling how a jury will see things. You could end up in prison for life. Or worse.
Look, Iva, we're in this together.
Hello?
Oh, I woke you up, didn't I?
No. The alarm was just about to go off anyway.
I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting that not everybody in the world has been up since 5 a.m. feeding a hungry baby. Is the next DA sound asleep, too?
Oh, no. He's raring to go. Hang on a second.
Raring to go.
It's your campaign manager. You ready to be gung-ho and incisive?
Why did I ever agree to this?
Because you'll be wonderful.
I'll be wonderful.
You'll be wonderful.
Yeah.
Here.
Good morning, Kim.
Hello, Mr. Wonderful. Listen, I've been putting together our battle plan. How about our getting together today and talking about it?
Sure. Well, you sound really serious about this. Of course, Dad didn't sound real gung-ho about you taking this on, you know.
Well, don't worry. At the moment, he's got the baby in tow, and so he's kind of agreeable to almost anything. Any chance you could stop by on your way to work this morning?
Yeah, sure. Give me about a half an hour. And tell Dad that he's an inspiration to all us expectant fathers. Bye.
Do you mind if I take a shower first? So when I stop by Hal's on my way to work.
Sure.
Craig gave us a tip last night from the inside. This is top secret.
All right.
Apparently the Falcon drug ring was going to make a drop at the prison of drugs via the laundry, and the shipment was supposed to be made last night.
Did they make the buzz?
I don't know. The warden was supposed to call in a report to Roy, and Roy was supposed to call me, and he hasn't called.
All right, maybe the deal didn't go down.
Or maybe Craig was set up because they found out his sister was a cop, you know? That means Craig would be in a lot of trouble.
Promise me something. No matter what happens with this case, no matter what happens with Craig, you and that baby are top priority, all right?
Oh, yes. I promise.
Thank you.
Hey, coffee? It helps when you haven't had much sleep.
Thank you.
Listen, you said you wanted to talk to Meg, alone. I think there are some specifics you should find out, such as how long has she been pregnant? Why did she wait to tell you? How she feels about it?
What are we gonna do about it?
Listen, Dust, there's something I wanted to tell you. When you were down in Santa Fe, I was very concerned,
Hold on a second. Hello?
Hi, it's Meg. I didn't get any sleep at all last night.
Me either.
Now I think I'm getting morning sickness.
Do you feel up to talking this morning?
I guess we better. You want to meet in the hospital?
I'd like to meet in the cafeteria about 8 o'clock, if that's okay.
Yeah, sure. I hope I don't get emotional and start crying or anything.
Yeah, I think we're both gonna have to worry about that.
I still can't believe I'm pregnant.
Meg, it's not gonna help to get emotional about it, so don't.
Okay. All right. Dusty. Yeah, I need to see you too. Yeah, all right. We can figure something out. I'll meet you in the hospital cafeteria like you suggested. See you then. Bye. Well, look who's eavesdropping now.
Bathroom's all yours. I'm sorry I took so long.
I'm not. Look at the result. God, Beauty and the Beast. How do you manage to look so gorgeous at 8 o'clock in the morning?
Clean living.
You got a big day today, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, is there any chance you're getting off for a quiet dinner after?
Barbara said not to make any plans because we're working on the New York showing today. How did I manage to get so lucky?
Clean living.
You tired? You tossed and turned all night long.
Yeah, This case, I just couldn't shut my mind off. I hope I didn't keep you up.
Never stops before he does it.
What?
All the sleaze and the ugliness in people that you have to deal with, and yet you remain the most sensitive, warm, giving person I've ever known.
You carefully turn my head around.
It's all right. You've already turned mine.
Hey, it's just a doorbell.
I know. It just reminded me of yesterday when Tony Reyes came by.
Oh, well, this time, you got a cop to protect you. You got 2 cops. Hi, Mario.
Fetching. Hi, Denise. How are you?
Hi. Listen, I know you two are going to talk shop, so I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to ask Barbara about tonight, about dinner, okay?
Okay.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.
Did they come up with a more complete cassette listing, video recorders?
Take a look at page 148.
Adult movies for adult viewing.
Very adult. SCOR, Scorpio Productions out of Los Angeles.
Wow.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Well, Ivy Snyder did tell us that she'd been brought up on morals charges in Los Angeles because she was mixing with sleazy photographers.
Yeah. Looks like we're gonna have to look at some dirty movies.
If it's true, how the hell am I gonna break the news to Craig?
What if he already knows?
This portion of As the World Turns has been brought to you today by Downy, the fabric softener that combines skin-loving softness with the airy April freshness you love. And by Pringles Potato Chips, regular, light, rippled cheesums and sour cream and onion. We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment. And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
Steve.
Hi.
Oh, is there anything wrong at the site?
Not that I know of. How are you?
Look, about last night,
Betsy and I did some talking. I was way out of line, and I'm here to apologize.
Well, don't, please.
No, I was wrong.
No, you weren't wrong.
I
You weren't.
shouldn't have hit you with that at the restaurant.
Look, it really doesn't matter anymore.
See, you're like part of the family for Betsy and me. I mean, we love you, no matter what. And that is why I felt as though I had right to...
Look, just do me a favor, okay? Just forget about last night and just concentrate on your beautiful wife and your beautiful daughter and your home and just be happy, okay?
You seem a lot calmer this morning.
Well, I've made a few decisions. Now, listen, before Wally is taken over, why don't you get up to the side?
Okay.
Thinks he's...
Right. Well, can I give you a ride?
No, actually, I have a few errands I have to run, so I may be a little late.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'll see you later.
All right.
Okay. Right.
Feeling better this morning?
Yeah, I'm all right. Look, Holden, I'm really sorry that I snapped at you yesterday, you know, because I know that, you're going to be careful and it's all going to work out, and I want it to work out for you, maybe even more than you do. But please, just don't ever trust Mrs. Walsh, please.
I won't. Besides, if I forget, you'll be around here to remind me, right?
Another thing is don't push Lily. You know, she's younger than you are, and just let her decide how she feels
Why are you
first,
saying
okay?
all this stuff? Is something wrong?
Nothing.
Oh, Mom needs some help with those feed sacks before you head out of here.
Oh, don't you look pretty?
Oh, thanks.
All right, I'll see you at the site, right?
Yeah, right.
You feeling any better?
Sit.
You know what's always been able to make me feel good? Knowing that you trust me. That you'll tell me things. Even about Josh and Lily being your daughter.
Well, I've always been able to trust you. I always will, you know that.
And Iva, why won't you tell me what's bothering you now?
I don't think I have to tell you, do I? Now, listen. Oh, gosh. I have to get to the hospital. I'm going to meet Lily and have a little talk. And Seth, you know, you're a wonderful man. Franny Hughes is very lucky.
The secretary said you had a message for me.
Yes. I wanted to see you before Dusty got here. You haven't told him about paying for the tickets to Santa Fe, have you?
I've tried to, but I haven't been able to so far.
Don't you think he has enough to deal with right now?
More than enough. Lucinda Walsh told me that you left her home last night in unusually high spirits, and yet Dusty tells me you've been walking around for weeks crying your eyes out over this thing.
Well, I have. Don't you know what it's like for me living with Mrs. Walsh and Lily? I can't let on that anything's wrong. I've been living a lie and it's driving me crazy.
Well, you must be a pretty good actress to fool Lucinda Walsh.
It's awful not being able to tell the truth. That's why I know how you feel about not telling Dusty about New Mexico. I just don't think I could take any more right now. I don't think Dusty could either. Please, you've got to wait a couple more days.
Dusty's going to find out the whole truth one of these days, one way or the other, you know that.
Hi!
Hello, Lily. How's the foot?
Fine. I'm going to see Dr. Jacobson for my last checkup, hopefully. How was London?
Very good, very good. If Dr. Jacobson has any questions, you tell him to call me, all right?
Sure. Oh, excuse me. I see Dusty. Hi, Dusty. I'm so glad I ran into you. What time are you going to pick me up for the dance? The dance.
I'll call you later.
You okay?
I'm fine. I was gonna meet Meg. I'm a little late, that's all.
Oh, she's...
Right there.
Yeah, she is. Okay. All right. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Hey, pal. Before you and Meg decide on anything, I want you to talk to me, okay? You and I, we talk?
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, John, this morning you were gonna say something to me. Can you tell me what it was?
It'll keep. Take it easy. Hang in there, okay? You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Hi. I guess we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, I'll say. The rest of our lives.
Okay, bye, Grandma.
Oh, goodbye, darling. Have a good day at school.
Mom, I'm coming right home to help you with Tom's campaign,
son.
okay?
Thanks very much. Don't
All right,
miss
sure.
your bus.
Bob, when you see my dad at the hospital, can you tell him to call me?
Absolutely.
All right, thanks.
Okay.
You know, it is kind of strange that John hasn't called. Are you sure he's back?
I'm positive. There it is, the clarion
Please
cry.
let me. My grandson will never get to know me if I don't take care of him.
Oh, honey, come on. I promise you, our son will not be deprived of my love or my attention during this campaign.
Mm-hmm. What about your son's father?
That grump? Not a chance.
I hear bells. I have a feeling it's starting. I'll get the door, you get the phone.
Take the lipstick off your face
it's
first.
my
Hello? Oh, yeah. Thanks for calling back. I'm the campaign manager for Tom Hughes. He's the new candidate for district attorney. Yes. What I wanted to do was talk to Mr. Fillmore about taking some time on the evening news for some commercial spots. Well, when will he be back? I say, no, I want to call him back myself. Okay, fine. Thanks very much. Bye-bye. Well, Lisa, darling, good morning.
Good morning, Kim, darling. I know you've got millions of things on your mind, things to do.
No. You're on my mind. I want to know, how you doing this morning? You feeling a little better?
No, not really. Nancy really scared the living daylights out of me last night.
Nancy?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, I don't know. Well, you know how I've been acting lately. I mean, just so jittery and well, no, that isn't even the word. I'm a walking disaster area.
Well, for heaven's sakes, we all have bad days.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's certainly what I thought it was. Till last night, I was talking to Nancy, and she said, she kind of hinted that, you know, change of life.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Of course. I mean, she probably's right. Why don't you go and see Dr. Samuels about it?
That's all you have to say about that.
Well, I'm sorry, honey. You mean you're really upset about it? But, my golly, it happens to all of us.
All of us, sure it does. I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about my life. You can sit there and you can be smug if you want to because you've just given birth to a beautiful baby. It's proof you're still a woman.
Oh, Lisa, for heaven's sake, stop talking like that. You are as much a woman as you have ever been. Now, stop being so goofy.
Wonderful. Tell that to Earl.
Oh,
Kim, you don't understand.
How long have you known this?
A couple of weeks.
Then why didn't you tell me earlier, Meg?
Because I was hoping I wouldn't have to. I hoped that something would happen.
You cannot just wish these things away.
Please, Dusty, don't ask me to get in.
Meg, I'm not going to ask you that.
Because I really don't think I could live
I
with
understand
myself. Oh, God, there's Iva. I don't want to see her like that.
Hello. Dusty, have you seen Lily?
Yes, she has a doctor's appointment. I saw her.
Oh, she told me about this dance at the university. She seems very excited about it. Something wrong?
No, I'm just a little tired.
Yeah, me too.
Hi, you guys.
Hi. Do you have a minute? Sure, I do. Take care of yourself.
I wonder why she looks so sad. Well, I know that Steve saw you this morning.
Yes. Did you bring Danny in for a checkup?
No. I'm here with Sierra. She had an appointment for a physical. Look, I know this is probably the last thing you want to hear or talk about, but I wanted to try to explain why Steve was asking you those questions.
Look, you don't have to say any more. I understand, and it's all going to end soon.
Sometimes it feels like Tad's going to haunt us for the rest of our lives.
I know, but it won't. It won't happen. Believe me, it's all going to be over soon.
Who told you there'd be a drug delivery in the laundry last night?
I can't tell you that, Ward. Look, the only reason I told my sister, she's a cop, she's been working on busting this drug ring, I wouldn't mind seeing the creeps off the streets of Oakdale.
All I'm asking is, who gave you the information? Come on, what are you trying to do? Protect a convicted criminal?
Look, Warden, I might end up being one of those convicted criminals, and I'm not about to be labeled an informer.
It's my guess you already are. We had extra guards on duty just in case. Whoever worked that laundry last night must have known we'd been tipped off.
All right, did you catch the guys bringing in the drugs?
There was no delivery. We believe you were given that information deliberately to see if it would get passed along.
Great, and it did.
So, I suggest you tell me who tipped you off, for your own safety. Okay, it's your neck. Guard! But if you hear or you see anything suspicious, you let the guards know at once. You may not get a second chance.
I can't talk about this anymore, not with Iva there.
Meg, we have to make some decisions.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cause you so much trouble.
It's not that. It's we're both in this together. We're gonna get out of it together, but we have to talk. Can you speak during lunch?
Yeah, okay, I'll see you then, all right?
Hi.
Hi. How's your foot?
Dr. Jacobson says I could dance the whole night away if I want to. Oh, there's Iva. I gotta run. Oh, what time are you gonna pick me up for the dance? Come back.
I'll call you about it, okay?
Hi, Iva.
Hi, Lily.
Hi. Hi, am I interrupting something?
No, that's all right.
sit
I'm
down.
just about to leave. Just call me before you go see Craig, okay?
I will. Things are going to be better. Really. Right. Sit down. Sit down.
Gosh, I've missed you so much.
Well, we have a lot to talk about.
Yes, we do. You're going to see Craig today, huh? Wish I could go.
Oh, no, I don't think he'd want you to see him up there.
You know, Iva, I know how confused I am over Holden and Dusty. I mean, that's kid stuff compared to what you're going over with Craig, you know?
Now, listen, I don't want you to blame Craig. I mean, he was always up front with his feelings about Sierra with me. And, you know, we had some wonderful times together.
You make it sound like it's over.
Well, when you love somebody, you want them to be happy.
Well, I know that. But it's confusing. You know, I mean, look at me. You know, I love you and Craig and Sierra, and I want everybody to be happy.
Yeah. Well, I want you to be happy. Do you know how much I love you? Do you know that?
Yes, I do. What's wrong, huh? What?
I just think you're a very, very generous and very loving and very warm person. And, you know, you demand honesty in yourself and everybody around you. And I just think those are values that you should hang on to.
Well, I will. I mean, if it can make me turn out like you a little bit. Just a little bit.
You're already much, much better than me.
Ivor, this sounds like a speech you give somebody before they go away to college.
Yeah, well...
Why are you saying this to me?
I'm saying it because I have to go away for a little while.
Everybody says fine. Oh, Mom had a wonderful trip. Yeah, Patty's good, too.
You are so wonderful. You make me feel so wonderful when I hold you.
Funny, you make me feel exactly the same way.
Oh.
Hey, little bro. Did Al have any luck with those cassettes?
Oh, from the sublime to the sleazy, yeah. Apparently, Tad Channing was into porno films. We're having copies of the cassettes flown out from the distribution company in Los Angeles. They should be here this afternoon.
Same to you. Okay, Donald. Donald sends his love. Mary and the baby are just fine.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Kim,
Yeah.
how's Mom?
Oh, she's much better. She and Nancy are planning the christening. They're having a fabulous time.
Oh, good. That's a real switch. I mean, a few minutes ago, she seemed so frazzled.
Well, I think she's had an awful lot to do and to handle, you know, at the restaurant with Craig being gone and everything.
Well, hopefully Craig will be out very soon.
Oh.
Really? What's up?
Oh, nothing that I can really talk about. Just a feeling. I'm going to go see him today. Oh, I don't like to pass you up.
Well, too bad. You have to get one of your own, and you will any day now. Yes. Oh, come on, Sonny. Oh, my darling. Can I have the bottle?
Sure. And the keys?
Well, I don't need the keys, but I might need the bottle. Come on, baby boy. You want to say goodbye to Daddy before we eat? Huh?
Listen, I'll see you later.
Okay.
I hope you're right about Craig.
I hope so, too. But somehow I have a feeling that we're not going to be jumping for joy when this case wraps up. You know what I mean? Sorry to bust up the campaign meeting.
What happened to the standard operating procedure of a kiss goodbye for your husband?
Okay, all right.
Silly me.
Silly
He
you.
wiggle wormed. Just a wiggle worm.
Honey, what? Margot? Honey? Dad? Dad?
All right, just lie her down. All right, Margot.
Take it easy. Take it easy. It's all right.
Honey.
It's all right. It's okay.
Call Dr. Samuels. Just tell her it's important. I'll get my bag. It's over there on the sideboard. All right. Just try to relax. Just try to relax and take a deep breath.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, do the pains have any interval?
Last night, that laundry room had more guards than a dead dog's got maggots. We got ourselves a slimy rat-pink stoolie who's just sang his last song.
Let me just take him out of the box. Come on, Let me take him out.
Not so fast, Chester, not so fast. First, we gotta make him sweat. Then we waste him.
Yeah. The guy goes to the gym every afternoon to work out his frustration.
Nice quiet place, the gym.
Yeah.
So, Montgomery gets a workout you'll never forget.
Hey, here comes the rat now. Hi.
Hey. Nice weather, huh? It's the kind of day that makes you feel glad to be alive.
Stay tuned for Capital, next on most of these CBS stations. Men's and women's sweaters by Tony Lambert. Jewelry by Monet. Join us tomorrow for As the World Turns.